Hello, we've been having conversations about parenting and parenting intentionally by recognizing the stages our children go through. Today, I want to talk about teenagers. Previously, we have talked about the 0 to 6, we have talked about the 7 to 12, and we have talked about how when they're 0 to 6, you're setting the rules. At that time, it's not the time to be their friend per se. Then from 7, you start building a relationship with them because external influence comes in. Now the 13 and above, teenage years, is where all the cracks start showing. Anything you hadn't taught them, now you start facing the consequences or just seeing it come and affect your family. When they're 13 to 18, this is the time they're finishing primary school and getting into high school. You need to have serious conversations with them. This means talking about sex, alcohol, and drugs in a practical way. It's no longer enough to tell them not to do it because it's bad. This is a time they'll be experimenting, so it's your responsibility to tell them what's so bad about it. After all, you also need to remember that you were a teenager one day and you experimented with some things or probably didn't. So help them be able to choose their path. So when you're talking about sex to them, it's not about it's bad, because we all know sex is good. So tell them the facts about sex and their sexuality. When it comes to talking about drugs and alcohol, it doesn't matter what your values are. This is the stage to make them develop their own values and choose their own way of being. When it comes to decisions about what their future will be like, whether they're going to pay attention in school or not, help them be able to see the value in it as opposed to just doing it because it's about obeying you. Because here's the thing, if you have brought up your child to just be obedient, to just do what you say because you have said so, at this point when they're meeting their friends and they're having a lot more peer pressure, all they will know is to obey. So one of the risks is that they may end up obeying the wrong person because they don't know how to say no. You've never taught them how to say no. So teenhood, much as we have a problem with how they talk back, this is the best time to start reasoning with them and to allow them to talk back, because it is at home that they get to practice how to talk back to the influence they'll be getting. Most children who are allowed to have real conversations with their parents when they're teenagers apply that a lot better out there, and they're able to face their peers and fight back their peer pressure when they're out there in school. So another very important thing is to make them know that they belong. The teenagers need to understand that even when they make a mistake, home will be a safe place to be. So in conclusion and in summary, this is going to have practical conversations with them because they're rehearsing their adult life. Secondly, this is a time to let them know that they have a landing base. Whatever mistakes they'll make out there, they know they're safe at home, because it's better that they make the mistakes now than start suffering about them when they're in their adult years or their young adult years. Thank you. My name is Shalom, and let's continue having these conversations.